Hello, today on Bachelor on a Budget, we are making miso glazed eggplant. I've dumbed this recipe down. It's going to be super easy to make and it's going to be super delicious. It's got a great umami flavor, nice Asian fusion flavors, and it's not going to take us too long, about 25 minutes. Yeah, let's get started. I've actually done this on Instagram stories a couple times, so check it out. Link is in the description. It's handle at Bachelor Budget. So yeah, check it out. I often do behind the scenes recipes and tips that you're not gonna see on YouTube. We're gonna set this to 425. Okay, so I have my washed eggplant. So this dish is also known as nasu dengaku. So it's sliced in half and then scored, but I find there's a bit more flavor in actually doing slices. So rounds. Get rid of the end. So we're doing about 1/2 inch here. Then we're gonna spread these out. And you can also do this with Chinese eggplant. So those are the purple ones, or Japanese eggplant that are quite similar. But these are your regular globe eggplants or Italian eggplant. And then with coarse salt, we want to sprinkle that over. I don't use too fine because then it will get it super salty. But the goal here is to actually bring out some of the bitterness and some of the moisture out of the eggplant. And we'll actually wipe this off before putting it in the oven. For Japanese eggplant or Chinese, you can actually go straight into the oven because it's not as bitter. And you can even do so with here because if you want to take out that bit of extra bitterness, that will help. So if you see lots of seeds in there, go with salting. You can start to see some water droplets. I pat that down with a paper towel. Look at that. Okay, I'll transfer the eggplants to aluminum foil lined baking sheet. And I should mention that this recipe is actually really easy to double. And usually I do that. Next I have some olive oil. Just gonna drizzle this on each of them with a brush. Flip that over. If you don't have a brush, I've used paper towel or just in a bowl, dump some olive oil over it. Or drizzle rather, because eggplant just tends to soak oil up. It's like a sponge. We're gonna get that in the oven. And we'll let that cook for about 15-20 minutes until we see it brown. But now let's get to our miso paste mixture. Okay, I have 2 tablespoons of miso paste. And 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Often in recipes, this is mirin and sake. But keeping it simple. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Also use like maple syrup or honey, or mirin is pretty sweet. We're gonna go with about a teaspoon, just a tad, of soy sauce. That's optional too. And mix that all together. And if yours is too thick, you can always add a dash of water. I didn't need it here, but just for sake of showing you. That should be good. And make sure you keep an eye on the eggplant because it's at 425 and we don't want this to burn. Okay, let's take these guys out. Starting to get a nice brown. I'm gonna go ahead and try and flip these. Okay, I flipped all these. Now we want to spread on some miso paste. So that mixture. I'll sprinkle that with a bit of sesame seeds. This is also optional. And I've set the stove to a broil, and I'm gonna do that just for about like 2 to 5 minutes. I'm looking for browning. I just want to avoid burning. And I'm not putting it on the top rack because I don't want it too close. And let's get that out. Ooh, sizzling. How good does that look? Okay, let's plate this. And I got some green onions for garnish. Probably step up my plating game here, but yeah, this weird flower kind of shape is what's up. Oh boy, look at these things. That was so easy. Let's give this a taste. That has so much umami flavor. A delicious savory flavor. You gotta try this, seriously. So I've been wanting to make a cookbook for you guys. I thought maybe I'd do an ebook or maybe like a print on demand kind of thing. I'd love to know if you can leave a comment down below. Maybe if there's a certain type of theme you'd like to see or any ideas you have, please leave it down below. I'd love to know. And check out some more videos. Thanks, guys.